Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live without a single worry? No pain, no hunger, no heartbreak. Sounds perfect, right? In a timeless, celestial realm, there was an angel named Ilaral who was surrounded by exactly that perfection. For eons, he existed in a state of flawless harmony. Bathed in eternal light, his wings a symbol of purity and grace. But over time, a strange feeling began to stir within him. It wasn't sadness or anger, it was a quiet, persistent emptiness. He looked down upon the mortal world, a chaotic tapestry of struggle and fleeting joy. He saw humans battling storms, feeling the pang of an empty stomach, and weeping over lost love. Yet, in their eyes, he also saw a fire he'd never known. He saw them laugh with an intensity that shook their whole bodies, holding each other with a desperate tenderness. He found breathtaking beauty in a single sunrise, knowing it wouldn't last forever. This imperfection, this constant dance between light and shadow, seemed more real, more profound than his own endless serenity. One day, Ilaral approached the highest archangels with an unprecedented request. "I wish to understand," he said, his voice echoing in the celestial halls. "I want to feel the weight of a mortal life, to know struggle, to feel fear, to earn my joy. I ask to be cast down." The archangels were stunned. To willingly give up paradise? It was unheard of. But they saw the yearning in his soul, a desire not for less, but for more. With a silent, sorrowful nod, they granted his wish. The fall was not a punishment, but a release. It felt like shedding an impossibly heavy coat. Ilaral awoke on earth, not with a halo, but with dirt under his fingernails. Soon after, hunger gnawed at his stomach, a raw, primal need. He learned fear when he was lost in a bustling city, the noise and confusion overwhelming his senses. For the first time, he was vulnerable. He was no longer an observer from above. He was part of the beautiful, messy chaos. He found work as a simple carpenter, his hands, once accustomed to holding light, now learning the feel of rough wood and sharp tools. He made friends, people who laughed at his awkwardness and shared their meager meals with him. He learned that kindness wasn't a grand, abstract concept, but a warm bowl of soup on a cold night. And then he fell in love. Her name was Anya, a musician whose melodies seemed to capture all the bittersweet beauty of mortal life. Her touch was not divine, but it was real. Her love was imperfect, sometimes messy, but it made his heart ache with a fullness he'd never imagined. Through her, he learned that you can't truly understand peace until you've navigated chaos. You can't appreciate warmth without knowing cold, or fullness without hunger. The beauty of a flower was magnified 1,000 times because he knew it would eventually wilt. The sweetness of a melody was more poignant because he knew it would end. He finally understood that heaven wasn't a place you live in, but a feeling you find after you've weathered the storm. The struggle wasn't a curse. It was the very thing that gave life its meaning, its depth, its divinity. Years passed on. Ilaral lived a full, human life. He experienced profound joy and crushing sorrow. He built things. He loved. He lost. One night, as he sat watching the stars with Anya, now old and grey, beside him, a brilliant light descended. The archangels had returned. "Your time is done, Ilaral," they announced. "You have learned your lesson. You may return home. Your wings await you." Ilaral looked at Anya's wrinkled hand in his, felt the gentle rhythm of her breathing, and smiled. He looked up at the celestial beings and shook his head. "Thank you," he said, his voice quiet but firm. "But I am already home." He had given up an eternity of perfection. In return, he had found something far greater, the divine spark hidden within a single, precious, mortal lifetime. What do you think? Is true paradise a place without struggle, or is it found in the strength we gain from overcoming it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. The surge begins within. Carry it forward.